What's going on, VIP? Let's go ahead and talk about the fact that somebody is hoping that you're going to be oblivious to their bullshit or to the bullshit that's going on around you. I feel as if this person is hoping that you are hyper focused on the things that are right before you and that you're not focusing on the bullshit or the chaos that they may be trying to create in the background. I do feel as if the crown chakra will be significant. So, some of you guys, maybe you're in your head right about now. In your situation, like you're just thinking things through, you're coming up with a plan. For others of you, you may notice either a lot of new growth, your hair could be growing faster, or you're going to notice some gray hairs. I do feel as if someone could be a beautician as well. Everything is going to be all right. Okay. But I am picking up on a need to protect the crown chakra. Now, I was also picking up on some weird ass vibes. Somebody wants to try to get you alone, like by yourself. And for some of you guys, when this situation occurs, it's going to give you some weird ass vibes. Okay. What's going on, Capricorn? A Capricorn, a Gemini, a Libra, and an Aquarius may be significant. I also feel as if there's a lot of transformation that those signs could be undergoing during this time. I also feel as if there are good things that are happening. And there's also going to be a feeling of wish fulfillment or a sense of contentment. Okay. I do see somebody's baby taking their first steps. So, a lot to celebrate. Okay. Milestones. Be careful of some drama. Somebody trying to catch you up in some drama. And this is going to be a conversation that is either had, or it could be something where an individual may send you a text message expecting for you to reply to the text message. But they're utilizing that as a way to catch you up in some type of drama, whether this is drama you have created or they have. Okay. Now, everything along with you not looking. So whoever is trying to be alone with you, you're not looking forward to you and this person being alone together. And for some of you guys, it could be a situation where you just being in close proximity to someone. It could be their energy. It may throw you off. Okay. You just don't want to be around them. Now, an individual is hoping also that you are so oblivious that you don't know some shit is like being set up, but not in a positive way. Some of you guys, somebody could be trying to set you up, baby, but you about to set it off. I can tell you that. Because looking at your playlist, after Mary J. Blige, Everything, it says Alone with You, Tevin Campbell, Not Looking, Mary J. Blige, and KC. Wake Me Up, Set It Off. Next song is Beautiful Girls after Set It Off, Heart Chakra. Mhm. Make sure you pay attention, bro. Lesbian couple. Could also be same-sex relationships. But I do feel like someone has a different comfort level of PDA or an individual knowing their sexual orientation. Okay. People are having a hard time of understanding you. This could be understanding your logic, even your ideas during this time. There could be miscommunication. And look at this. Didn't I say somebody gonna give you some weird vibes? This card says fuck your bad vibes. This is how you're feeling deep down inside. Okay. You like people don't really understand you, your ideas, the knowledge that you have. Okay. And you can tell by their bad vibes. Now, you could also be connected to or dealing with someone who could be in a same-sex relationship. And even if this is someone who is an acquaintance or a friend, you may be picking up on their bad vibes. Spirit is about to dead some shit. Spirit possession. Chill. Somebody then fuck around and found out. Look at this. Baby, Spirit said, take care of yourself. Your self-care is important right now. You investing in your gifts, investing in your talents, self-expression. Some of you guys, music. Okay. You could even be connecting with nature during this time, but your self-care is priority. Because you're dealing with a toxic ass individual who's going to find themselves in a crisis. Okay. And some of y'all, you just now getting out of a crisis. It could be an emotional crisis, mental crisis. Okay. So it is important for you to focus on you. And while you're focusing on you, someone either of the same sex, someone that could be in a same-sex relationship, that person is hoping that you're oblivious to the bullshit. Now, what that person may or may not realize is that they're about to fuck around and find out that the spiritual realm is real. There may be a spirit possession of a body. There could also be some entity attachments. And what you may end up noticing out of that person is erratic behavior, behavioral outbursts, unusual behaviors. And you're trying to figure out, you're trying to pinpoint, like, why they acting like that? I have never seen them respond that way. What has triggered them? See, these are the things that you're going to start thinking and feeling when observing the situation. And that is going to also be another confirmation that this is the same person who is hoping that you are oblivious to the bullshit. Okay. Now, you could also be in a same-sex relationship. But for some of you guys, that is not the case. You may know somebody who's in a same-sex relationship. The individual that spirit is shining or shedding light on. Shining. The shining could be significant. But that person, they may be in a same-sex relationship. Okay. So they're about to fuck around and find out. But that also lets me know that this individual has done something to piss off your spiritual team. Okay. For some of you guys, a masculine energy was very cruel. They could have said that they was just joking around, playing a joke on an individual, and your spiritual team took that shit serious. Okay. All the way serious. Oh, and Tevin Campbell, I just heard Tevin Campbell say somebody done learn their lesson. So whoever this person is, whatever spirit got them going through, by the end of all of it, they're going to learn a major lesson. Okay. Somebody was clowning. Street connections. I do feel like another confirmation may be some of you guys seeing individuals who may struggle with mental health disparities, walking down the street, talking to themselves. Somebody could have schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. But I do feel as if, and this could even be someone who may appear to be strung out, as some would say. But I do feel like you're going to see somebody talking to themselves. That is a confirmation to this message. You got someone around you that's hoping that you are oblivious to the bullshit. They hoping that, again, you are focused on your own needs, your own life. They hope you minding your business, which most of y'all you are. But you also know when there is chaos that may be taking place around you. Those are the times when we say shit just seem a little off. And you review everything in your life and you like, the kids good, family good, your finances good, work good. You trying to figure it out, but something just don't seem right. Yeah. The pop-up. Somebody was hoping that an individual, more than likely you, will be dealing with the mental health crisis. Somebody also is hoping that you fucked up over a fuck boy. Shit. Annie, you having a mental health crisis over a fuck boy? Now, some of y'all, you said you ain't, but somebody could actually be dealing with a mental health crisis over a fuck boy. Well, see a fuck boy, this song that just started playing, not looking. They ain't looking for a relationship. You need to check this song out if that's for you. Okay, it's by Mary J. Blige and Casey. And it's called Not Looking. You ain't looking for no player shit. And it's a masculine energy who ain't looking for no relationship. Okay. I do feel as if someone is going to reach out to an individual and they are going to be going through a crisis with a fuck boy. Okay. And that's for those of you, you ain't dealing with no fuck boys. Say that was 2019 era. You taking care of yourself. And as you're doing self-care, for some of y'all, somebody gonna end up calling you out the blue. Could even be stopping by to see you. And I just feel like it could be during a time where you got a lot of shit on your plate. You dealing with your own mental well-being. Hell, your mental health could be in a crisis mode. And it could be anything from just regular stress, irritation, to feeling overwhelmed and being drained. So when somebody else brings you they problems that they dealing with a fuck boy, you just like, look, you don't have time to deal with somebody else's issues. Okay. I do feel as if someone may be realizing that, like a masculine energy that they are related to. Brother, son, uncle, father figure is a fuck boy. Okay. Death card. Transformation. Scorpio may be significant. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. So again, you are taking care of yourself. You handling business. Okay. You're being practical, especially when it comes to your spending. I do see you being celebrated. I see some of you guys could have received your flowers. Okay. Or a feeling of appreciation. Look at this, Queen of Pentacles. Now, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, may definitely be a soulmate. But yeah, you're about to witness someone go through, again, a major transformation. This could also be death of an ego. I do feel as if there could be a fire. This person may end up having a fire, or like a child could have ended up passing away in a fire. Now, I also feel like there's a Scorpio who's being a hothead right now. And you could definitely have a son. Okay. Or you could be in a relationship, or you may know someone, whoever this person is, this lesbian couple, they could end up having a son. Okay. Now, I also just received a download that there's a Scorpio man who may be finding out that the woman that they are attracted to may be bisexual. And I do feel as if at times this person may act more out of their masculine energy. And I also just heard someone say, and I quote, "What possessed you to do?" End quote. So some of y'all are asking those types of questions. You're asking another person that, like, what the hell possessed your ass to do X, Y, and Z? A Scorpio woman could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, but definitely a Scorpio woman. There's a loss of emotion also. I do feel as if someone's feelings may change for another person. I'm also picking up on somebody could be very clammy. Ew. Ew, baby. Someone's clammy. They're sweaty. But just regular profusing and sweating is completely different than being clammy. Clammy is just like a ugh type feeling. Okay. I do feel as if someone could be having like a seafood boil or some type of shellfish. Shell. Side note, honey, who ends up dying from some shellfish? Somebody done fucked around and found out. Got the King of Cups bottom of the deck. So some of you guys, a divine counterpart. Okay. And I say divine counterpart because right after that you got the Empress. And look, the Emperor, child, and that's the truth. Both of you guys are very loving. You're connected on an emotional level also to your divine counterpart. Mm-hmm. Okay, another side note. One of y'all may end up like either spilling some chips, or it could be like a child left some crumbs, or hell, it could be a grown ass person, honey, just a messy eater. But I definitely see like some crumbs. Okay, all on somebody's lap as well as on the floor. Honey, this King of Wands, honey. Not only is this person need their ego stroked, but you see where the King of Wands hands is, honey. They stroking their damn self. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to get an opportunity, some money, or even some time. Some of y'all, that's what you need is the actual time. Your finances could be cool. You got enough opportunities you can't take no more. So for you, it may be you just need some time. You're going to get that to take care of your self-care needs. And I do feel as if some individuals just can't understand why you spend your money on certain things, which is like, it ain't their money for them to try to figure out why they're worried about what you buying or what you're spending your money on. Some individuals can't understand why you spend your money on investing in your own gifts or for your self-care needs. Honey. Somebody is going to pop up and give you an opportunity. Mm-hmm. Now, if you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, this person knows a lot of people. Okay. I do feel as if this is someone who is a go-getter. I do feel like this individual, very attractive. There could even be a lot of sexual chemistry between you and this person. Okay. I do feel like there's a lot of passion. But this person's feelings or yours have changed. Now, I'm also feeling as if there's a fire sign who is trying to change a water sign's feelings or how you see a situation. But this water sign woman is feeling numb. This water sign woman is going through transformations. And if you are that water sign woman, you're going through transformations. For those of you, you're not a water sign. or even a fire sign. Know that during this time, you have to trust what it is that you feel, even though you're going through major transformations. And for some of you guys, that's exactly what you feel, is that you're going through a major transformation. Some of you guys are going through a death. And I do feel as if spirit is needing you to take action. It's not what you know, it's who you know. For some of you guys, spirit is wanting you to connect with your street connections, your resources, in order to look for opportunities. And what song just came on? Who you setting it off on? They want some gangsters at their mother. You'll set that. Look, what they say? Fuck around and find out. Spirit possession. Honey, you see how ghetto it can get real quick like that? Mm-hmm. You told your mama for Mother's Day you thugging outside? I'm just playing. I'm just playing with you. Honey, somebody could have told their mama they was outside thugging. Okay. Well, let's get back to this message. I still want to know what you about to set it out for. Or why your ancestors about to set it out. Because, that song just don't pop up on a playlist too often for no reason. So let me find out. Boys to Men, fingers crossed. Mm-hmm. Say yes, a love like yours and mine is a real thing. Let's get married. Somebody want to speak to you. Okay. Do you feel like someone could be asking questions about you? For some of you guys, an individual is actually doing an investigation, honey. Now, this could be anywhere from employment all the way to them boys. We don't know your business. We don't know your life. Everybody gonna mind their own. Okay. What you say? They hoping you oblivious to the bullshit. Yeah. They hoping that you just minding your damn business and don't peep what's going on. But you better trust your emotions, trust how you feel. Okay. Before you take some type of action, because the King of Wands at the end of the day is action oriented. Now, going back to what I was saying earlier, Spirit may be wanting some of you guys to connect with a fire sign man, because this person has a lot of connections and you may find some opportunity there. Oh, boom, right after that. Oh, oh, look at you. New opportunities, new work, new emotions. And for some of y'all, new love, baby. Okay, so some of y'all, somebody's going to ask you on a date. And I do feel like whoever got bad vibes, they're going to come towards you being very emotional, overly emotional. That's your red flag right there. Come back to this damn message so you can figure out what's what and when things are playing out in your life. And just know that your ancestors going to set it off. Let me find out what they going to do, honey. Let's find out what your ancestors going to do. Child. Tennessee whiskey, baby. Somebody going to end up getting drunk. Look. Somebody realizes they hate you and it kills them. Everything is everything with you. And even at your best, you and whoever this person is, y'all really couldn't kick it with each other. Somebody's got to come to that realization, but not before they go through a spirit possession. Okay? The only love I am. Liquor was the only love somebody ever known. Whoever this person is, they're a drinker. Okay. So death. Queen of Pentacles. Now there could be a water sign woman who may end up, either this person ends up being murdered with a King of Wands, with a fire sign man, like two people murdered at once, or A water sign woman could end up being murdered by their partner in a crime of passion. But I really do feel as if it's going to be more so the first one, where two people, because of one person's association to another, someone may end up passing away. It's like this person has enemies and their enemies is out to get them. And this other individual just so happens to be with them. And for some, this is a situation where it's someone who is beloved, like a beloved fire sign. This person is well known because of their street hustle. This individual could have also partaken in illegal activities. Okay. Now, on the spiritual side of things, when it comes to a spirit possession, either a fire sign man is going to possess a water sign woman's spirit, or a water sign woman is going to end up possessing a fire sign spirit. And honey, that person is going to be overly emotional. I believe what I'm picking up on is that it starts out that person likes to drink. Remember, I had said that, like, somebody's a drinker. That person is going to be sipping and tipping. And when they start to feel clammy, they feel a little inebriated, or maybe they have a slight high, or whatever the case may be, that's when that spirit is going to take the opportunity to possess them. Another confirmation, this person could end up breaking their ankle, spraining their ankle, or breaking a toe, or stubbing a toe. It's going to be the left foot confirmation, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I do feel like there could have been an ending, whether this is a breakup in a relationship, a major ending or transformation in somebody's life. It changed them on an emotional level, even how they express their emotions. This could have even been a physical death. Okay. Now, I do feel as if some of you guys right now, you may be desiring to do a makeover, to change your look completely. I do pick up on brunettes, individuals with red hair, someone dyeing their hair blonde, or even jet black. I heard blue too. But either way, I feel like someone is like wanting to change their look. And if you haven't seen a water sign woman or fire sign man in a long time, when you do see these individuals or that person, you're going to be like, wow, you've changed. So this could be an individual who maybe lost weight, or maybe they gained weight, or, their hair, they could have grown their hair out, or for some even cut their hair. But you notice the major change within that person. I do feel as if some of you guys, you're no longer holding back when it comes to your emotions about a specific person. Mm-hmm. Now, if you are in a same-sex relationship, you may be going through a breakup. If you are friends with someone who's in a same-sex relationship, that relationship could be coming to an end. Mm-hmm. And someone may be realizing how much a relationship with someone or being connected to someone has changed them. Okay. Now, this person is hoping that you are oblivious to the bullshit. So let's find out, what is the bullshit? Because we didn't really talk about that. We talked about the person who's hoping you're oblivious to the bullshit. So what's the bullshit, spirit? Somebody been sharing your world, telling your business. An individual want to know if someone loves them. Somebody wants to know, do you really love them? Do you really cherish them? Are you really doing what you're supposed to do? For some, if this is work, are you really doing your work? How do people really feel about the work that you do? Do they love you? Do they like you? Look, somebody trying to fuck with your longevity, something that you have been building for some time. Somebody trying to fuck with your stability, honey. Yeah. Look, bottom of the deck, you can't make it up. Spiritual protection. You spiritually protected because it's your life purpose. And whoever you're dealing with is being sneaky as fuck. Child, you can't make it up. Spiritual protection because of your life purpose. Mm-hmm. And you remember in the beginning, I said like spirit was going to lighten some or like illuminate something. You see how this card, every time I bring it forward, so it's lighting up, period. Just like period. Hold on. Let's bring out these cards, spirit cards. Clarify longevity. And whoever this person is, they're being stubborn. They're very persistent. Look, honey. Chosen in reverse, because you're not the ideal person. You're not who this individual would have chose. If this is a relationship and somebody want to put their 2 cents in, you're not the person that an individual would have chosen for someone to be in a long-term relationship with. But see, you ain't in a relationship with them, so why they minding your business? Okay. If this is a work situation, somebody may not have chose you to be in that position, honey. But thank God they didn't choose you. God did. When you have a calling over your life and life purpose, you're in that position because God is going to utilize the vessel that you are for God's greater good. But somebody can't understand that. This individual may not even believe in God. Okay. This individual may not believe in divine favor. And look at this, Mr. Cleo. Mm-hmm. Somebody don't want you to be the representative, to be the face of a company. This could even be representing someone when it comes to legalities. Or because of the work that you do. Maybe you don't look like what that person feel like you should look like. This could be a racist individual. So that's the bullshit. You're not who someone would have chosen, but yet God chose you. Shit. Things is about to shift. Know that. And you still looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Okay. But yeah, somebody tried to share your world. All right, boom. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye.